These are the 9 steps that I would ideally take if I realised that I couldn't reach the top of my breath and that is a sign that I'm dysregulated. Stop what you're doing and just take a moment and acknowledge that this is your body's way of telling you that it's not feeling great and that you need to tell it through the various things we're going to discuss that it is safe. Put your feet on the ground. I like to do a quick sort of body scan from my feet upwards that just connects my brain to my body, because often when I find I'm not reaching the top of my breath, I'm completely out of my physical body. I'll then shift into doing a breathing exercise. I like box breathing, but you could also do belly breathing. If you want me to do any videos on those, then let me know. Or if you like to use your voice, you could use your voice. If you're a singer, you could sing. Otherwise, you can hum. I also like just making like low vibration noises with my lips, like brrr. You've also got a big sigh, so taking as big a breath as you can in and then just sighing it all out. Moving on to kind of physical movement, so you can move some of the tension in your body from where you've not been breathing fully. So for me, this would be like cat-cows or standing up and doing some shaking. Think about what sensory input might feel good to you. So someone said in one of my recent videos, an ice pack on the back of your neck, a splash of cold water on your face, lie down under a weighted blanket maybe. I like to drink fizzy drinks or chew on chewing gum, for example. Check your environment for sensory inputs that aren't serving you. So you might realize that there's a light that's bugging you, or there's a noise that's bugging you, or there's something that's like touching you, like something you're wearing that's suddenly not okay for your skin. Immediately remove them from your environment. Basic need stuff, so food, water, maybe taking a nap. When we're overstimulated, we can forget to do these things and not realize that we haven't done them and that they are part of the basic needs that we need to be able to regulate. Maybe a day or so later, you can reflect on what happened and see if you can identify the trigger that encouraged your nervous system into a state of fight or flight or freeze. Maybe it was sensory overload, an emotional upset, a lack of rest, a change in your environment. You may not be able to identify exactly what it is, but it's worth thinking about it and just giving yourself a pause to reflect in case something becomes obvious to you, because that way you can make an amendment for next time to reduce the chances of it happening again. I try to remind myself that being dysregulated is part of being human. There's nothing at fault about you, and it's a state that does pass. So it's not about being perfect, and it's not about following these rules so that you will necessarily definitely become regulated. It's about being in tune with yourself and trying to do the best you can with what you've got. This is one of my videos in a series that I'm making about nervous system dysregulation. So if you're new here and you want to continue to learn with me about this stuff, you can find the full playlist on my page. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.